I want to talk to you guys today about opening your own martial arts school, what you need and what you don't, okay? First thing, you don't even need a location. That means you don't need to go rent a place and put some money down for a deposit and then a couple months rent. You don't need that. If you really want to start, and which I recommend to everybody, start by just renting a community center for a couple hours a week, or a church center for a couple hours a week, or a high school for a couple hours a week. They don't cost very much money, and then you don't have a very big investment. That's the first thing. The second thing, if you want to open up your martial arts school, is you're going to need a web page. You don't need a really expensive web page. You just really need a landing page where people can go and read information about you and click to say, yes, please contact me. I would like to have a trial training. That's all you need. And just use one of those building block systems like Wix or whatever they're called. You need a logo? ChatGPT. You need text for your website? ChatGPT. You need pictures for your website? ChatGPT. Everything you need, you can put into a website. Now, the reason I recommend that you start and not have your own dojo first, your own actual location, is because you want to test your marketing, you want to test everything, and you don't want to go bankrupt at the end. Are you really a good instructor? Are you a good instructor? Well, then prove it. Because at the end of the day, those kids, they don't need mats. They don't even need anything. But what do they need? They need an instructor. So in the beginning, just test it out. Look, if you get 50 kids, go buy mats. If you get 2 kids, maybe you should rethink your marketing strategy. So the first thing I always recommend, if you're thinking about opening up your own martial arts center, then don't go and rent a giant place and say, gee, I really hope they come, because if they don't, I'm bankrupt, because that's not the right thought. Just get into a community center, a church center, any kind of a high school, elementary school, any time that you can use the gymnasium or a place that you can actually do your first marketing, get your first students. Don't forget, in the other video, I talked about how to market your martial arts school with the pre-sale, the pre-sale, the countdown, the opening, and the continuation. If you haven't seen that video, go look up how to open your martial arts school. But it doesn't matter. I don't actually need a location, because all I need is a really good web page, and then what else? A good Facebook page. A good Facebook page where friends from my community, friends in my city, people that I know start saying, oh, he's going to open up his own martial arts school. And then you start posting in Facebook and on Instagram. And I'm going to talk about that a little bit later. But the first thing you need to do is do it. Just go make a web page. Do it right now. Make a web page about your school. Need a logo? Make it in ChatGPT. Need text? Make it in ChatGPT. And then the next step that you need to do after you have a web page and a Facebook page and an Instagram account, the next thing you need to do is go to a school or a church or anywhere that has a location and ask them if they can rent it out to you for 2 hours a day, twice a week. That's all you need. And the prices are exceptional because they're not using it. And that's the way you start. I've helped so many people just start that way. And guess what? Once you have 30 members or 40 members, then you go open your own school, because you're bringing it with you, everything you need. You have your rent, you have your down payment, and then you can really grow. On the other thing, if you want to, you should use Dojo Software, because it actually, for the first 25 members, is free anyways, but that actually helps you get focused, understand your memberships, understand your pricing, watch my marketing videos, and I'll show you how to open your own martial arts school, no matter where you are in the world.